Hello, my name is Darren. I'm act as chairman.
Hello, my name is Atika. I'm act as a network admin.
Hello, my name is Hani. I act as secretary.
Hello, my name is Aini. I'm act as IT specialist.
Hi, my name is Nazira. I act as operation manager.
Hello, my name is Nadratul. I'm at finance.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending our first IT Security Committee meeting today. Let's call this meeting to order at 10 a.m. Hani, do we have any apologies for absence today?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we received an apology from our committee member, Mr. Rizwan from marketing, who is currently on medical leave. I have verified that everyone else is present, so we have the necessary quorum to proceed.
Thank you, Hani. Let's move on to our next topic. Please take a moment to look through the minutes of our last preparation meeting, which were distributed to your desk earlier. Are there any amendment or correction?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. On page 2, under the preliminary budget section, the estimate software cost was written as 5,000. It should be correct to 50,000. I believe there was a miscalculation regarding the enterprise licensing fees versus the flat rate.
I see. Thank you for catching that, Nadratul. Hani, please make that correction. Are there any other changes? Can someone propose the minutes to be accepted?
I propose the minute be accepted with the amendment.
I second the motion.
Moving to the next topic, matters arising from the minutes. Aini, did your team finish reviewing the software license for the proposed mobile authenticator apps? We needed a final decision on which platform to use.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we tested 3 different multi-factor authentication systems last week, which is Microsoft Authenticator, Auth, and Google Authenticator. We found that Google Authenticator fits our server API perfectly. More importantly, unlike the others, it costs nothing for user license, which saves us a significant amount of annual budget.
Excellent work. That is exactly the kind of cost-saving efficiency we need. Now, let's move straight to the first major issue facing our company today. Our first issue is implementing a mandatory corporate password policy and multi-factor authentication. Aini, please share the in-depth data your team collected.
As everyone can see on this chart, if you look the red line representing, over 40% of our employees are currently using a simple password. We are saying combination like password 123 and admin 2026 on their own birth date. Our mock penetration testing show that an external hacker using a basic brute force program could breach this account in less than 10 seconds.
That could be a major problem. If a logical account is compromised, it could affect our operation and deliveries. Could you explain the main requirement of the new policy?
We recommend a strict 12-character minimum policy. Password must include at least 1 uppercase letter, 1 number, and 1 special symbol.
12 character is quite long. Will not staff just end up writing their complicated password on sticky note and leave them under their keyboard? That defied the whole purpose of digital security.
This is very valid concern, Nazira. To prevent the sticky note problem, the IT department will deploy a secure corporate password manager extension on every one web browser. They only need to memorize 1 master password, and the system will secure autofill the rest. Also, password reset must be mandatory every 19 days to prevent long-term data leak. If an employee password is leaked on a dark web, a 19-day reset ensures the hacker loses access quickly.
Since Google Authenticator and the password manager are free, what are the hidden implementation costs? Do we need to upgrade our central login servers to support these MFA tokens, or hire external
contractors?
We don't need external contractors. There is a small implementation fee of RM3,000 which cover the overtime pays for our internal IT team to integrate the authentication plugin with our main server database over the weekend.
This is perfectly within our allocated IT budget. I approve the funding for this weekend integration.
Honestly, this password thing sounds like a massive headache for secretary. Our employees already complain to me daily about forgetting the password. Now they have to look at their personal phone every single time they log in. It's going to slow down every morning. We are going to get hundreds of complaints of the first day. This is totally unnecessary.
I agree with Secretary to some extent. Our worker need fast access to system when they start their shift. This could delay some and affect productivity. What happen if an employee forgot their phone at home or their phone battery die? They look out of work for the entire day.
Hani and Nazira, I completely understand that changing daily routines can be frustrating for the staff and hardware issue do happen. However, a ransomware data breach would slow our company down for weeks, which is significantly worse than taking 5 seconds to look at an authenticator app. Let's look at this constructively. How can Secretary and Operation Manager help make this transition smoother for everyone so we don't get dust complaints?
Well, I suppose Secretary could create a simple visual step-by-step PDF guide. We can email it to all departments a week before the official launch so they know exactly what to download.
And from the operation side, I can have the shift supervisor to do a quick 5-minute briefing next Monday morning to walk the floor worker through the setup process.
To answer your previous question, Nazira, if an employee forget their phone, our IT help desk will have temporary 24-hour backup code. The employee just need to verify their identity with their shift supervisor to get the code.
That is a brilliant compromise from all of you. Thank you. Let's vote on this. Does everyone agree to implement the 12-character password policy and mandatory MFA by July 1st?
Yes, we agree.
So before we close this issue, Hani, please ensure the minutes reflect that the official announcement email will go out next Wednesday, giving staff a full 2 weeks notice before the July 1st deadline.
Noted, Mr. Chairman. I will draft the memo and send it to you for review by Monday.
Let's move to the next issue, which is addressing the rise in phishing email attacks among our staff. Atika, please present your findings on this issue.
As you can see in the slide, this is a recent cybersecurity threat report. Corporate phishing scam in Malaysia have doubled in this year. If you look at the bar chart here, you can see the spike in the last 3 months in our company. Our spam filter blocked over 500 fake phishing email last month alone. But unfortunately, the 3 employer actually click on the malicious link.
3 employees, did those clicks cause any damage to our live network? And look at your data. Are those attacks target any specific department?
Fortunately, our firewall quarantined the suspicious file before the malware could spread, but a very close call. Historically, they target finance, but recently we saw a massive spike in logistics getting fake shipping delay email. The email were discussed perfectly. Next time, we might face total ransomware encryption, which look every file in the building.
This proves that our employees genuinely struggle to tell the difference between a real vendor invoice email and a fake phishing scam. They are IT experts. They need proper training.
Exactly. We purchased a short 20-minute online cybersecurity awareness training model. Every employee from the CEO down to the intern must complete it by the end of the next month.
What is the corporate subscription fee for this training module? Is it a one-time fee or recurring cost?
It will cost a total of 4,500 for company-wide annual leasing. It is a recurring yearly cost, but it includes automated tracking report so secretary can easily see who has not finished it.
4,500 a year is very reasonable to prevent a multi-million ringgit ransomware disaster. I approve this expenditure as well.
To ensure everyone complete it, I suggest we block internal system access for any employee who fail to complete the training module within the 13 days deadline. They should be required to do it during Friday afternoon working hours.
That is a fair and effective rule, Nazira. Atika, you also mentioned running monthly simulated phishing tests in your pitch. Can you explain that process in a bit more detail?
Yes, our IT team will send out fake phishing email to our employee once a month. For example, we might send an email claiming to be a bonus payout. If employee click on the link, they won't get a virus. Instead, a friendly pop-up screen will show them to the red flag they miss, like a misplaced email address, and guide them in to a quick 2-minute refresh page.
What happens if an employee continuously fails this simulated test? If someone clicks the fake link 3 months in a row, do we need to discipline them? We need a clear policy on this.
That is an important point, Hani. We don't want to create a culture of fear, but absolutely need accountability when it's come to company data. What does the committee suggest?
I suggest a 3-strike rule. After the third failure, their system access is temporarily restricted and they must have a mandatory one-on-one session with the IT department. Their direct manager should also be notified.
Secretary can support that. We will also add a security compliance metric to the annual performance review. Repeated negligence should reflect on their overall performance score.
Just to clarify on the training module, does this 4,500 license cover new hires that join later in the year?
Yes, the enterprise license cover up to 500 users, so we have penalty of buffer for the new staff. Secretary can just incorporate the module into the standard onboarding process.
That's worked perfectly. I will add it to the first day orientation checklist.
Excellent. This keeps security top of mind and ensures accountability without immediately punishing the staff. Let's pass this resolution. Is everyone in favor of launching the training modules and 3-strike simulated phishing tests starting next month?
Yes, in favor.
Okay, now let's move on to our any business topic. Does anyone have any additional item to raise before we conclude?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I would like to suggest upgrading the physical security lock on our main server main room door. The current digital keypad is quite old and several ex-employees might still know the PIN code. We should switch to a keycard scanner.
Thank you, Nazira. That is a very valid point for our committee regarding physical security. However, since it's require a separate building quote from a contractor, Naratul, could you look into some preliminary costs for keycard scanner?
Absolutely, I will have 3 codes ready for review by next week.
Perfect. Let's put that on the formal agenda for our next meeting. Anyone else?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, just a quick point. Since we are implementing MFA, we need to update the IT troubleshooting section in the employee handbook. Currently, it's only cover basic password reset.
Good catch, Aini. Could you work with Hani from Secretary to draft the update handbook pages?
I can assist with that. We can have the draft ready by our next meeting. Nothing else from my end, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Before we close, let's summarize the key action item decided today to ensure our minutes are perfectly clear. Firstly, INI has successfully verified Google Authenticator as our zero-cost choice platform. Secondly, we will officially implement the 12-character corporate password policy and mandatory MFA rollout by July 1st. Secretary will prepare a step-by-step user guide, and operation will conduct morning briefings. Hani will also send the official staff notice next Wednesday. Thirdly, we will purchase the online cybersecurity training platform for 4,500 ringgit annually, and Secretary will add it to the new hire onboarding process. Mandatory employee completion is set within 30 days, followed by monthly simulated phishing tests starting in August with 3-strike disciplinary rule. Lastly, Nazira request for server room physical lock upgrade will be placed on the next agenda, with finance providing the quotes. Additionally, INI and Hani will draft the updated employee handbook. Our next committee meeting will be held on Friday, 26 June 2026 at 10 a.m. in the same meeting room. Thank you all for your very productive contribution today. This meeting is officially adjourned at 10:20 a.m.